Sorry about tonight. What happened with my meeting with Natalie? We were supposed to see each other today, but I was told that it got canceled at the last minute.
Sorry for the late reply. I asked about a lot of things regarding it, but these meetings really are difficult. Something came up on our end, so we had to cancel the meeting suddenly.
I see. Well, it can't be helped if she's not available, I guess. I guess I'll have to see if she wants to talk another day.
This is a difficult period for her right now. There have been a lot of changes going on recently in her life. She just entered middle school and has been walking around anxiously. And on top of that, she's entering into her adolescence.
Well, it certainly is a busy period for her. But lately she hasn't been sending me any pictures. Do you know what has been going on with her?
I myself wanted to send you some pictures of her, but she won't even let me send you any. She keeps saying that she's too embarrassed to take any.
She's at that age, huh? She hasn't really been talking to me in general. You haven't been saying anything weird about me to her, have you?
There's no way I would do such a thing. If I did, do you honestly think we would even be able to set up these meetings in the first place?
Well, I wonder what's going on with her. I feel like she's avoiding me.
Maybe it's just how she is. I mean, she is going through that time of puberty right now. This is probably just her way of dealing with it.
I see. Well, if it's not possible right now, then maybe I can meet with her when she feels like it. I won't push for it, I guess. Is there anything else I can do for her until then?
As long as we have the money you're providing, it should be good enough for her. I'll tell that to her too, so you can be at ease for the time being. How does that sound?
Okay, that's fine with me. Speaking of which, how's it going with your new husband? Is everything going all right?
How's it going? You mean between him and Natalie? Of course, I want to say it's all going smoothly, but sometimes they get into an argument. So that's a little annoying to deal with.
Huh? They get into arguments? Is something going on?
Well, I mean, it's not unusual for children to get into arguments with their parents, right? Things happen. Sometimes she wants to eat before everyone else sits at the table. Other times she wants to watch her own TV shows when we want to watch the news. She can be stubborn sometimes, but maybe that's also a part of growing up.
It sounds like they get along just fine. Sometimes you can't progress without a little conflict happening.
I think so too. It's just that sometimes they get into arguments that really heat up. I feel like Natalie doesn't quite grasp the weight of the words she uses. I worry about how Natalie crosses the line with the things she says sometimes. So I'll have to do a better job teaching her some manners in the future.
Is that so? I never really pictured her as a girl to say hurtful things to others. What exactly does she say?
Well, usually she's good with how she phrases her words, but there are times where she'll down-talk him for not being her real father. I don't think she means to say these things, but maybe it's just because having to live with a different father is a difficult thing for her. If it wasn't for that, then I think they would be getting along much better. But I suppose this is also just a part of growing up. But, well, the thing is, he wants to be more like a real father to her. So I hope they can get along with each other soon.
I see. It seems like you have your work cut out for you. I guess she's just lonely.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring all of this drama on you.
No, it's fine. I just hope Natalie can be happy. Hopefully she can learn to get along with her stepfather.
I appreciate it. But is this really all right with you? With all the money you're giving us in child support? It must be quite a burden on you.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Didn't I promise you that I would pay for her child support until she becomes an adult? As her father, you should at least let me do at least that much.
Thank you very much for everything you've done for us. That being said, how's it going on your end?
On my end? You mean with my wife? It's going by real smoothly. And I get along with my stepson pretty well too.
I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that things are going well for you. It seems like things are going better for you than they are for me.
I'm sure things will perk up for you soon enough. Anyway, I didn't think there would be a day where we could talk all calmly like this. We were both very on edge right after we got divorced. There was a lot of things we had to settle before we could go our separate ways.
That's true. Well, that's just how it is. Getting a divorce is never easy. There's a lot of uneasy feelings that come up when it comes to negotiation. But I think everything worked well in the end.
Well then, let's do all that we can for Natalie as her parents. You can contact me again anytime if something happens. And I hope I can see Natalie soon as well.
Yep, I appreciate it. I'll at least make sure to tell Natalie about the meeting since she's been getting grouchy all of the time. At this rate, she's just going to keep telling me how she can't see you at all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well then, I'll leave it to you. See you later.
Yep. See ya. Daddy? Are you still awake? It's me, Natalie.
Natalie? Huh? How did you know my phone number?
I looked into Mom's smartphone and wrote it down in secret. I found it in her contact list. I really wanted to talk to you about something.
I see. Well, it's been quite a while since we last spoke. I hope you are doing well with your stepdad.
This isn't the time for that. Daddy, please. Help me.
Huh? You want me to help you? Did something happen recently?
I haven't eaten anything lately. I'm so hungry that I feel like fainting. I can't take it anymore. Please help me.
Huh? You haven't eaten anything? What on earth is going on over there?
I'm not allowed to eat anything because of my new dad. And my mom also said I couldn't eat anything either. So I want to go over to your place right now.
You can't do that. Don't rely on me.
Huh? Why not?
I mean, aren't you just having an argument over there?
An argument?
I'm sure your stepdad wants to help you out as much as possible. Don't you think this could be a good foundation in building a positive relationship with him? I've heard that you get into frequent arguments with him. I'm sure it's difficult having to call someone else your dad, but I'm sure you will get used to it. So please, just try to bear with it for now.
You heard that I get into arguments with him? Did you hear that from Mom?
That's right. She said that things were going smoothly between him and you. Moreover, didn't you not want to see me? Even for someone growing up, you sure have been flip-flopping a little too much about this.
Huh? What? Hold on a second here. I've been constantly saying that I've been wanting to meet you all this time.
Huh? Hold on, wait. I'm sure your mom told me otherwise. She told me that ever since you went into middle school, it looked like you've always been trying to avoid me. Isn't that why we haven't had any meetings lately?
I never said anything like that. I told her many times that I've always wanted to go over to your place. But she would always just ignore me. I haven't seen you in ages. I miss you so much.
What is going on around here? This is completely different from what your mother told me.
Mom has been acting strangely ever since she married my new dad. Ever since my last year of elementary school, I've almost never been allowed to eat dinner.
Huh? Why?
My stepdad says it would be a waste, so Mom stopped making food for me. In the morning, I'm allowed to eat a slice of bread before school. I've been able to get by somehow because the school is able to provide me my lunch. But it's so humiliating for me. Lately, it's been so embarrassing that I can't even bring myself to go to school.
You haven't been going to school lately? Huh? Why can't you go to school?
I feel so weak and hungry. I've lost so much weight that I look like a zombie to everyone. Not being able to bring a lunch to school at all just makes me look poor. I feel like everyone notices it, but they don't want to say anything. It makes me wonder if they talk about it behind my back. That's why I keep telling you I want to come over to your house. I've never said that I hated you even once. Please, you have to believe me.
Wait a minute. Let me confirm something. Well...
Am I getting in your way?
Getting in my way? Why would you say that?
I mean, you got remarried to a new wife, and she has a son of her own, right? He probably requires your full attention. If that's the case, then I'll just get in the way if I'm over there. I'm really sorry. I'm an 8th grader now, so I'll just have to bear with it.
Hey, wait, that's not the case at all. Of course I don't have any issue with you coming over. But that's not for me to decide, though. Your mother has full legal custody over you. So first, I just need to check up on something. I don't think of you like that at all, so please don't say things like that.
All right.
I never thought you would be put through so much suffering like this. I can't believe I never noticed anything at all. I'm really sorry about all of this. If this is all true, then I would like to come get you right away, but there's a lot of things that I would have to do beforehand. I'm going to go check on everything right now, so do you think you can wait just a little bit longer? I promise I'll help you out as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dad. I'll be waiting for you.
If something else happens, be sure to tell me right away. Is that good? If it's out of my control, then I want you to contact the police instead. Is that clear?
Yes, I understand.
I'm going to check right away. I'll talk to you soon. Michelle, please call me back. I have something that I want to discuss with you.
I am so sorry about that. I slept late last night, so I was a bit late to reply to you. It seems like you tried to call me earlier. What's going on?
I have something I want to ask regarding Natalie. Is now a good time to talk?
You want to talk about Natalie? Oh, are you talking about what happened yesterday?
Did something happen yesterday?
Oh, no, don't worry about it. It seems that Natalie said some things yesterday.
Did you talk to her? It seems like she was having a difficult time last night.
I'm sorry. Everything she said yesterday was a lie. The thing is, she got into an argument with my husband. So I think she wanted to get back at him in some way.
Oh, is that what happened? That's quite a serious reaction to having an argument, though.
It was quite a heated argument yesterday. It seems she went up to her room without eating anything and then started texting you. That's when she started lying about all of that stuff that she texted you about. I'll give her a harsh scolding later, so I don't think she'll try to text you anymore.
Huh? You don't have to go so far as to make her stop texting me. Don't you think that's a little too strict? If she has something to tell me, then I'll be more than happy to listen to her.
Well, it's not like I told her not to text you anymore. It's what Natalie herself said. She said she doesn't want to talk to you.
Natalie said that? But then why would she text me the other night?
It seems that she wanted to contact you because she thought she could paint my husband in a bad light. She was really angry with him at the time and wanted to vent a little bit. But she seems to be remorseful of what she's done. She admits that she went a bit overboard. That's why she said that it's not like she wants to contact you all of the time. She said she probably won't text you for a good while. I think she wants to be alone for now.
Is that so? I had no idea something like that was going on.
I'm sorry for all of the trouble she caused you the other day. Natalie wanted to say that as well. I hope she can behave herself from now on.
If it's not too much trouble, do you think I could meet up with her for a little bit?
Hey, Alan. Are you doubting me, by chance?
No, that's not what I'm trying to imply. It's just that she's going to move on to 8th grade soon, right? That's why I thought it would be a good idea if I could see her for a little while. I want to see how she's been doing in school.
I keep telling you this! I keep saying that it's not possible. Jeez, we've declined you so many times now. Why can't you understand this at all?
Huh? This isn't really something to get that angry about, is it? I just want to speak with her for an hour or so. I think you should calm down for a bit.
It's my job to calm her down when she starts to whine. You have no idea how much trouble it's been up until now. I bet you're also trying to make me out to be some kind of villain here. Even though I've been putting so much effort into raising her with my new husband. You can't possibly understand how stressful this has all been for me.
I told you to calm down already. It's not like I'm accusing you of anything. I just said that I wanted to see Natalie is all. I never said you were doing anything bad to Natalie. Just what's going on right now? You're making me really concerned with how overblown your reaction is. There's nothing bad going on over there, right?
That's not how it is at all. Just trust me on this. It's just that having to raise a child with my new husband is a bit more stressful than I thought it was going to be. I'm concerned about how Natalie is getting along with my husband. I fear that may also have an effect on his relationship with me as well. I get on edge when the two of them start arguing with each other. I fear that he'll consider her to be more than he bargained for and start to regret being married to me. I worry about whether or not my husband will start to hate me and even leave me. I can't bear the thought of having another divorce, especially so soon after remarrying.
I'm sorry about that. I had no idea you were going through so much since getting remarried.
Do you understand how agitating it is for me at a time like this when I hear about how Natalie started texting you to lie about us? My husband told me not to worry too much about this, but I can definitely tell he's getting worried about this. It's written all over his face. Moreover, he even has started to say how much this has been getting to him.
I see. I'm really sorry about everything that's been happening. I had no idea.
I'm sorry about this. I've just been taking all my anger out on you. You didn't do anything wrong about this. I've just been a little flustered is all. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help but vent my frustration.
No, it's all fine. I can understand the stress that comes with having a child who's not blood related to you. I myself shouldn't have been overly poking my nose into your business. I'm sorry about that. It's just that this doesn't change the fact that I'm her father. So if anything else happens, please contact me right away. I want only the best for Natalie.
That's true. Okay then. I shouldn't have been preaching to you about all of my problems. I hope it didn't shock you too much. I was hoping to keep most of this private because I didn't want to cause trouble for everyone else.
Well, it's just that this is also unexpected for me. To be honest, it's been nothing but new information that I've been hearing lately. I didn't mean to pry myself into your business any more than I needed to. If Natalie asks for my help, then I plan to give her a hand. I should do what I can as her father. Is that all right with you?
Yeah. I'm sorry for getting angry at you. Thanks for being so supportive of her. We've been going through some hard times, so money isn't as easy for us to get these days. Even though both me and my husband work, it's still not enough to support our family.
I see. I hope things get better for the three of you soon. Well then, just let me know if anything else happens around here. I'll always be willing to lend a hand to her.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I don't think Natalie will try to contact you for a while, but if anything happens, then I think she'll try to get in touch with you if she needs some help. So I'll leave it all to you when the time comes for it.
Okay, I get it. I'll be on the lookout for whenever she wants to talk to me.
Also, I want you to tell me if Natalie ever contacts you.
Huh? Why is that?
Hey, I mean, there are things that she probably doesn't want to tell us but might be willing to talk to you about it, right? So I would like to know about it too, okay? After all, if she's going to be living with us, then I want to make sure she's as comfortable as possible.
Oh, all right. I see where you're going with this. I understand. Well then, I'll see you later.
Yep, thanks for everything. See you later. Hey! Alan! Did Natalie head over to your place?
Huh? Natalie? Why do you ask?
What do you mean, why do I ask? Natalie ran away from home. I've been looking all over the place, but I can't find her anywhere. So I was wondering if she was heading over to your house.
Oh, I see. Up. Just hold on a minute here. It's just that right now I'm talking with your parents, so I don't really have much time to talk with you.
Huh? My parents are over there? Why are you talking with them?
I'm sorry. They're walking around anxiously right now, so can I get back to you later? I'll call you again soon.
Huh? Hey, wait a minute! Alan? Hey, I'm trying to call you! Why are you talking with my parents? Tell me what is going on right now! Alan! Hey, Alan! Just how long do you plan on ignoring me? Natalie is over there, right? You're hiding her from me, aren't you? Do you understand what you've done?
Hey, I need to ask you something, if you don't mind. What have you been doing up until now?
Huh? Just what are you going on about? You're the one who kidnapped Natalie. I'm the one who's her legal guardian. You can't just run off with her without my consent, you scum. You better prepare for what's coming to you. This is a fully fledged crime you just committed. You'll regret this.
Oh, what a strange coincidence. Since what you did to Natalie also counts as a fully fledged crime. I've decided to have to report you.
Huh? You reported me? Wait, to who?
Are you an idiot? I reported you to the police, of course. You have a lot to answer for what you've done to Natalie.
Huh? What are you even talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that she has bruises all over her body. The fact that she is unhealthily skinny and that she hasn't been going to school. Also, the fact that Natalie herself has testified to these things. Putting all of these together, you can't expect to play it off like you never knew what was happening in your household. So I'm going to ask you again. What have you been doing up until now? You think you can call yourself a mother after all you've done to her?
But I am her mother. Natalie has been on a diet lately, so of course she's skinny. Also, so what about the bruises on her body? Kids get themselves hurt all the damn time, you know. Moreover, what do you mean she hasn't been going to school? I've been making her go to school.
Oh, really? What I've heard is a bit different from what you're saying. But in a way, the school seems to have been nice to you in regard to that. For the first 2 years of her school life, the teachers have been leaving you alone. They haven't even gone to meet you personally, despite Natalie not showing up at all. But my wife, on the other hand, wouldn't stand for this.
Huh? Hey, wait a minute here. What does your wife have to do with this? Just what are you talking about?
This must be some kind of fate. Just only 3 months ago, my wife started a new job at the same middle school that Natalie goes to. She teaches the 8th grade classes, and by chance, she just happened to be in charge of the same class that Natalie is in. And she's noticed that Natalie hasn't been going to school for a long time now.
Huh? What's going on with that? How can a coincidence like this even happen?
Since Natalie hasn't been showing up to school, she tried giving you a call, but no one answered her. She tried paying a visit to your house, but it seems like you moved out and completely deserted it. But it just so happens that a classmate of Natalie knew where her new apartment was, so my wife tried going there many times but couldn't even get a response from the door. Every time she stopped by to ring the doorbell, no one would answer for some strange reason.
So that annoying teacher was your wife. Of all the people to show up at my house, why did it have to be her? Well then, so that wife of yours was the one who kidnapped her? Or rather, you instructed her to do that? Then you two are both accomplices in this. This is still a crime through and through.
Wait until I'm finished talking before you start complaining. Look, when she started her job, she had no idea that Natalie was my daughter at the time. But she was still worried that Natalie wasn't coming to school, so she contacted a teacher from the elementary school that Natalie used to attend. But she had no luck pinning you down with that alone. So then she started trying to find any other families that may have been in contact with you. She searched and searched, and it ended up leading her to me, her own husband. And that's when I decided to tell her about what Natalie has been telling me these last few months.
So she found out that Natalie was your daughter, and that's when you decided to kidnap her?
Kidnapped is a poor choice of words coming from you. Don't you think saved her is more appropriate? Considering the state she was in when she was found.
But that's... I can't believe this!
And then, I contacted your parents to confirm the situation that was happening, since they were the only ones who would have had the chance to meet up with Natalie.
My parents?
But I was completely shocked by what I heard when I met with them. It seems that ever since you got remarried, they haven't gotten to see her even once. They've been very confused as to why you never let them talk to her, even though you had no problem meeting them yourself with your husband.
Well, I mean, Natalie is really shy about seeing others.
Even though it's her own grandparents. She used to see them all the time when we were married. They always loved seeing her and telling her all types of stories. And Natalie herself loved her grandparents and loved listening to them. They're completely shocked about everything that's been going on behind their back.
Even then, that's no excuse for you to kidnap her.
Look, I've already said this, but we didn't kidnap her. We weren't even the ones to take her out of the house. 2 days ago, your parents decided to go to your house without you knowing.
Huh? They were at my house? Wait, they were here 2 days ago?
They told Natalie that they were going to take her to her father's house. And it seems that the moment they said that, Natalie immediately jumped to the chance to get out of there.
What? Why would she do that?
Well, it seems like she wasn't very happy living under your custody. It's very strange for a child to be so eager to get away from their mother's house, right? So then let me ask you, yet again, what have you been doing up until this point? Natalie was taken from her house 2 days ago. Do you hear what I'm saying? 2 whole days ago. Did you seriously not even notice that Natalie was gone for all of that time?
Well, I was just on a business trip. There's no way I could have known what was going on at the time, right?
Well then, what about your husband? Surely he would have tried to contact you the moment he noticed that Natalie was gone, right? Don't tell me he was out of the house those 2 days either.
OMG, you're so persistent. That has nothing to do with what's going on right now. He wasn't in the house either, all right? Natalie is my daughter. Do you hear me? I have full custody of her. Give her back right now. Kidnapping is a crime. I'll take you to court over this.
Oh, that sounds great. Let's do it. I'll make the claim that we saved her from some unavoidable and unacceptable circumstances. Let's see which one of our claims will stand. It's clear as day that you were the ones who caused all of that harm to Natalie. You're not fit to call yourself a mother at all.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Just give her back to me already!
You're getting quite desperate, aren't you? Ah, that's right. It would be quite troublesome for you, wouldn't it? If you can't get my money for child support, then you wouldn't have any spare change to spend.
Huh? I never said I was doing anything like that. I mean, me and my husband both have jobs, so it's not like we're that short on money.
But your husband did say those kind of things, didn't he? I'm sure he said it would be a waste to get rid of her. He also said that he can just get free money from me if he keeps custody of her until she's an adult. I mean, even if you were both working full-time jobs, it doesn't hurt to have some free money, right?
He didn't say that. He never said anything like that. None of this is true.
So then, are you telling me that Natalie is lying about all of this? She told me all of this while crying her eyes out. How can you tell me that they were just having little arguments and getting along? You've been treating her as some kind of property to exploit. I won't let either of you get away with this. You better prepare yourself.
But, I'm her legal guardian. I have full custody of her.
Is that really all you can say? I don't think you have any leg to stand on as a guardian anymore. You don't even seem to be aware of what's important to Natalie.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Do you remember what day it was 2 days ago? It was a very special day.
Huh? What are you going on about all of a sudden? I have no idea what day it was. Why should I?
Oh, so you completely forgot about your own daughter's birthday, it seems.
Oh, oops.
2 days ago was Natalie's 15th birthday.
Hey! I remember that much, you know. What are you trying to say with this? So what if it was her birthday? What does that have to do with anything happening right now?
It's surprisingly relevant to what we're talking about. When a child becomes 15 years old, they are allowed to choose who their legal guardian can be. Up until now, you have had full custody over her, but it seems that some terrible things have happened to her under your care. So we're going to change a few things around here. Well, I'm going to have a little chat with the police and Child Protective Services about what has been going on up until now. And we'll figure out what to do from there. I'll let you know what happens later today.
Huh? Wait, what? Are you actually going to report me to the police?
Aw. Did you think I was joking about this? Did you think you could just get away with doing all of that to Natalie? It would be quite a bad look for you if they saw all of the pictures showing the injuries all over Natalie's body. I imagine that the whole reason you didn't let me see her is because you didn't want to expose all of the horrible things you were doing to her. How did this even happen under your watch? Was this all your husband's doing, or did you participate in this as well? Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. You let this happen for years, so you're just as responsible for this as far as I'm concerned.
That's not true. This is all a huge misunderstanding. We didn't do anything like that to her. Natalie has just been lying about all of this. She's just trying to get us in trouble.
You still have the nerve to say all of this. Even after everything that's happened to Natalie, you still have the nerve to deflect all the blame from you and your husband. A woman who chooses to protect her scumbag husband over her own daughter isn't a mother at all. She's a scumbag of a woman herself.
I told you it's not true. None of this is true. He didn't do anything to her. I'm not complicit in anything. You were the ones who kidnapped her.
I'm done arguing with you. You refuse to listen to any reason, despite all the evidence spelling out what you've done is clear as day. What you and he have done is completely unforgivable. You deserve the same punishment as him. Well then, see ya, you scumbag of a woman. I plan to take this all the way to court. You better prepare yourself. I was a fool for believing that only Natalie would be getting any sort of joy out of that divorce. I had no idea that my ex-wife would allow such horrible things to happen to Natalie. Just like me, my wife and my stepchild were both extremely furious over this as well. Natalie moved in with us right away. And when we told her she would be part of our family, she was so happy and couldn't stop thanking us. My son was also overjoyed to have an older sister, to the point where Natalie started blushing a little bit. And then, naturally, the right of custody was transferred over to me, so my wife became her legal mother. As far as her health is concerned, we've been making sure she is well fed so she can recover. Little by little, she is coming back to a healthy weight again. As for those two scumbags, they haven't been around in a while. In light of this incident, it seems that her own parents had announced that they would disown her. We've requested the child support money that they embezzled, so now we're really going to put the pressure on them. Hopefully we can prosecute them for child abuse as well. I hope in due time, Natalie can put this all behind her so she can start enjoying life again.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button.
Alicia! The fridge? Huh? What about the fridge? Your skull is so thick, isn't it? You've always been a little dense. Didn't I tell you to clean out the fridge and throw away the trash? I feel like I'm the only one who cares about taking care of your place. Or maybe you're just doing this on purpose just to spite me. Anyway, I took the liberty to go ahead and clean everything out. Make sure this doesn't happen again. You really should be ashamed of yourself. You need to reflect on your actions and get yourself together before the wedding. There are going to be problems if you don't. Don't tell me you broke into my house again without telling anyone. You've got to stop doing that. We can take care of ourselves, and if we leave things a little unkempt, that's for us to deal with. We're not children who need supervising. Huh? Don't talk to me like I'm some kind of thief. You should be thanking me for taking my valuable time out of my day to do the chores you're supposed to do. If I don't do it, who will? I know you definitely can't afford to hire a cleaning service. I really am thankful for the favor, but like I said, what we do with our house and how we live in it is for Kevin and me to decide. Well, if that's the case, was it yours and Kevin's decision to let your house become a trash dump? Kathy, it's not trash, it's food. Besides, it's bad manners to be opening up and snooping around our fridge anyway. Huh? What are you talking about? It's garbage. There's no other word for it. You can tell just by looking at it. I didn't even want to open the containers because I didn't want to know what it smelled like. They're called leftovers from yesterday. It's not like it's a week old. I was going to whip something up with them for tonight's dinner. If that was your plan, then it's still garbage. No. Excuse me. Wait a minute. You weren't planning on making Kevin eat that rubbish too, were you? Yes, I was, but you're twisting my words. It's perfectly good food. I planned ahead to have dinner made beforehand, so even if I came home from work late, we would still have something to eat. It's what any responsible person would do. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. What if Kevin gets food poisoning? What would you do then? Kathy, he won't get food poisoning. The food is only a day old. Why do you think restaurants even offer to box up unfinished food? You're overreacting. You don't know for sure that he won't get food poisoning. Are you sure you can see bacteria and viruses? That your eyes are microscopes? Nobody can see them, so there's no way to know for sure. That's why I'm telling you to be more careful with what you feed him. Can you please not let your poor person mentality put Kevin in danger? Poor person mentality? I'm just being economical. We can't afford to buy fresh ingredients every day. That's what I mean. Poor person mentality. You're being too frugal and Kevin's suffering for it. You're going to be his wife and he needs you to support him. Kevin works hard at his job and he's on the fast track to move up in the company. So there's no need to worry about money. I'm sure he makes much more than what your father has ever made. Kevin's on a different level. Everyone in my family is. I'm only telling you that it's completely okay to invest money in your health. It's even encouraged. Not only for Kevin's sake, but for yours too. No reason to be lashing out at me like that. Okay, got it. I'll make something fresh for dinner every day, and I will throw away whatever we don't eat, just like you did for us today. Can you please just stop talking about my dad like that? What? You're telling me what to do? You really have some nerve. If you'd been able to take care of things properly in the first place, we wouldn't be here, would we? Can you please not act like this is my problem? This is all you're doing. You're the one with a problem to solve. I mean, I'm the one going out of my way to help you out. If anything, you're being rather rude. I wish you learned some manners. Okay, I hear you. Do you really? I wonder. I said I won't cook with leftovers anymore. I said I will throw away any used food. Only the freshest food for Kevin. Got it. Ah, I see. All right, I'll be checking in with Kevin to see if you're actually following through. So don't even think of lying to me. Oh, and if you really don't like to cook, then I suggest that you quit your job and learn to like making food. And focus more on all the other chores you should be doing. I expect you to think a little bit more about what it means to be a good wife, because it sure looks like you haven't been taking it seriously enough. Hi, Kevin. Are you going to work late again today?
Nope. I'm actually on my way home right now. What's up?
You won't believe it, or you actually probably will. Your mom let herself into our house again. I'm so fed up with her. Not just with how she talks to me, but what she does too. She threw out all the leftovers from our fridge into the trash. Need I say more? I was going to use those to cook dinner for us tonight, but I guess we need to go get takeout or something.
Sheesh, the fridge this time, huh? Last week she went through our towels and left only the unused ones for us. So wasteful.
And the week before that, she tossed out all our old sheets. And before that, our slippers.
Actually, if you think about it, this is great. It's like we're royalty living in a castle. We have someone making sure that we only have the freshest everything.
Kevin, stop playing around. I'm serious.
Okay, sorry. I'll try talking to her again when I get home.
Is it even worth trying? I don't even know anymore.
What do you mean?
You tried talking to her the other day, right? And I think about 5 times before that. But nothing's changed. Ugh, what's next? Is she gonna throw out our TV because it's not HD enough?
The last time I talked to her, I told her face to face loud and clear. There's no way she would have misinterpreted what I said.
No, Kevin, I'm not blaming you. That's not what I mean. If all that talking hasn't been working with her, maybe nothing will. I guess there's nothing we can do.
No, we shouldn't give up. At least not yet. I still have some other ideas I'd like to try. I'll try to convince her again. Just let me try again.
Hey, Kevin, can you answer me honestly?
Yeah, why so serious all of a sudden? I mean, more serious.
Do you think I'm too stingy? Like, do I act like we're poor?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Like, do you think I hoard stuff too much and go too much out of my way to use things until they're virtually unusable? Like I'm a pack rat?
A pack rat? Not really. The thought never crossed my mind. I appreciate you not being wasteful with our stuff, and I've never thought you went overboard. Why? Did someone say something to you? Oh, wait. It was my mom, wasn't it? Sounds like her.
Yeah, it was. Normally, I don't let her get to me, but this one kind of hit home. She told me that I act like we have no money and that would eventually cause you to be unhappy.
What the hell? There's no way I would think that. That's a messed up thing to say.
Well, my family has been really poor ever since I was a kid, and everyone in my family had to help my dad out with his job. He raised my sister and me all by himself, so we needed all the help he could get. So it's not surprising if my family's attitude towards money is completely different from yours. And it kind of makes sense that your mom would have at least a little disdain for me. I mean, I get that any mother wouldn't want another person to drag her son down.
No, I don't think any of this because of you. You don't have to blame yourself for anything. My mom hasn't worked a day in her life, so there's no way for her to really understand. I guess you can say she was really spoiled. Everything was basically given to her, so she doesn't know what it's like to have to earn a living. So try not let it get to you, alright? I'll talk to my mom.
Okay, I know I shouldn't worry about it. I know it's not my fault. But regardless, it's a terrible feeling to know my dad's being disrespected after everything he did for me and my sister.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll talk to my mom again, and I'll tell her flat out that she's being a pain, and unreasonable, and disrespectful and hurtful.
Thanks, Kevin. I hope she'll change this time. There's no way she'll ever listen to me, so it's up to you.
Got it. Leave it to me.
Kathy, sorry I missed your call. I'm at work right now. What? Did you just say that you're still working? What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with working? Don't you remember that I told you to quit your job and focus on your housework? If you don't take care of things at the house, who will? Kevin's busy with his own job, so somebody's got to hold down the fort. I'm not really the type to want to nag, but you're not making it easy for me, Alicia. Help me out here. I don't want to nag, and you don't want to be nagged at. Help us both out here. Kathy, you know I can't just quit my job. I just don't have that luxury. My dad's depending on me. We're already understaffed, and if I leave, then I'm afraid he'll probably have to sell off his company. What's with that tone? Do you think I don't know how the world works? You're being very condescending. Don't worry, I'm thinking as hard as I can of ways to make this work. Well, until then, Kevin will still have to live in that garbage dump that your house is right now. How do you think you'll handle that? You need a solid plan. Do you even have a plan? You always tell me I'll figure something out, or don't worry, things will work themselves out. It's always some kind of optimistic fantasy, never anything concrete. So if you don't tell me step by step what you plan to do, how do you expect me to believe you? Hold on, now wait a minute, Kathy. My dad's business is going through a really rough time, and everyone in my family is working as hard as they can to help save the company. So if I quit now, it's going to affect a lot of people. Not just me, not just my sister, but if the whole company goes down, all the staff will have to look elsewhere for a job. Doesn't sound like my problem, and I don't think it sounds like yours either. Huh? What do you mean, huh? You're really hard-headed. What about your responsibility to your home? Why aren't you prioritizing Kevin? That's your role as his wife. He needs you to keep things orderly at home so he can focus at work. He can't be worrying about things you should be taking care of. I understand that I'm responsible for things at home too, but I cannot just turn my back on my family. They need me. But like I said, that's not your problem. That's your dad's problem to solve, right? Use that brain of yours and think of something. You don't need to keep worrying about how your dad's business is doing. You were never good at business anyway. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Excuse me, but I've been working with my dad my whole life. I know the ins and outs of his business and what it takes for it to succeed. I meant what I said. Do something else. Your talents belong elsewhere. Why do you keep ridiculing my dad? You barely even know each other, and it seems you have so much to say about him. You can go ahead and talk all you want about me, but my dad doesn't deserve any of your trash talk. He raised 2 kids all on his own, so he deserves all the respect in the world. Imagine if someone spoke that way about your family. It hurts when you say things like that. Hurt? If anyone's getting hurt, it's me. I'm stressing out because I don't have the confidence that you'll take good enough care of Kevin. Like you said, your dad's business is struggling, right? But that doesn't matter to me. My son is all that matters, and you need to take care of him. If you leave, they just need to find someone to replace you. You think it's that easy, don't you? You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what it's like to run a business and work every day, and come home tired, knowing the next morning you have to go at it again. And all the while raising 2 kids? You have no clue how hard that is, do you? Of course I don't. I was never poor and don't really care to bother about things that poor people do or think about. So I guess we agree on something there. I really don't know what it's like to have a job. Do you expect me to feel bad about that? Because I don't. But anyway, all you're really complaining about is that you're having a hard time, right? So why don't you just do what you said earlier? Why don't you convince your father to sell the company or something? I'm not telling you to work harder. I'm telling you to work smarter. What's so mean about suggesting that? It's your dad's business that's the problem. It's not about you not working hard enough. Hey, why are you being so quiet? Are you ignoring me? Hey! Don't you know it's rude to ignore someone? Learn some manners. I see how it is. I go out on a limb for you and I get 0 thanks. You're really being ungrateful, you know that? Did Kevin talk to you by any chance? First, answer my question. Why were you ignoring me? No, this is about cleaning out her fridge without her permission. Kevin must have tried to reach out to you. Ah, yes, he did yesterday. And why do you ask? What do you mean, and? Don't you have anything to say about it? I told him exactly what I'm telling you right now. What I've been telling you over and over. If I'm so insufferable and you don't want me to take care of your house, then get your act together, the both of you. Actually, you in particular. And don't just tell me. You have to show me to convince me. Is that all you wanted to ask me? You're leaving out a lot. Kevin must have brought a lot more to your attention. Kathy, you're really going overboard with your expectations of me. They're beyond common sense. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a little frugal. We're thinking about the future as a family, so keeping tabs on your finances is important. And it's not like we're going to extremes and eating expired food just to pinch pennies, just normal leftovers. So if you go around and throw away our food without at least talking to us about it, you might as well be throwing away our money. We don't have the luxury of being able to go and buy new ingredients every day, whenever we want. Like I said, you're talking and acting as if you're poor. You're not going to be poor anymore once you become Kevin's wife. Stop thinking like you're poor and your home will stop looking like it. Otherwise, it's just going to get worse. Get out of that mindset. You want to be an accepted member of my family someday, right? So don't you think you haven't been conducting yourself very well? Going around telling me you have the right to do this, I don't have the right to do that. Excuse me, but you're the one who's trying to marry into my family, not the other way around. I have no interest in being associated or getting along with your side, so it's no matter to me. You've been so disrespectful. Weren't you at least raised to have some manners? Or are you telling me that you turned out this way because your father is poor? Are poor people like you? Do they talk like they're better than everyone else? I'm glad my children didn't turn out like that. I mean, how could they? They were very well provided for. Didn't I tell you to stop mentioning my father? Keep him out of this. If you want me to stop, then at least think about what I'm saying. You think you're the only victim here. What about Kevin? What about me? What do you think about using him as a pawn to attack me? Despicable. You're hurting the very family you want to be a member of. I actually want to welcome you into our family. I've been very accommodating to you ever since Kevin introduced you to us, but you've been making things very difficult. Your wedding's just around the corner and... Oh, wait a minute, I know. Why don't you take this opportunity to call off the wedding? If you're considering it, of course. Huh? Wait. What did you just say? From the way I see things, it doesn't look like you're very satisfied living with Kevin. Am I right? Oh, well, let's not forget that you've never really been fond of me.
No, what are you even saying? You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not dissatisfied at all. Whatever made you think that? Kevin treats me right, and I hope he thinks the same of me. We're very happy together. And we love each other very much. So there's no reason to call off the wedding. A lot of people are looking forward to it. My dad is the most excited out of anyone I know about the wedding. He keeps telling me how he can't wait to see me in my wedding dress and how proud he is to walk me down the aisle. And I'm so honored that he'd do that for me. He raised me right to believe that I can achieve anything with hard work and dedication.
Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm sick of hearing all this poor people talk. Hard work and dedication. I'll never even be able to understand your language.
Wow, Kathy, that's really hurtful. You really despise my family, don't you?
I said stop this, now! If you really want to marry Kevin, then stop seeing your family and focus on ours. Right away, your choice. If you agree to that, I'll be at your house tomorrow and train you until you're worthy of my family. You won't regret it.
Training? What do you mean by training?
Stop that too. Stop talking back and fall in line if you want to marry Kevin. Oh, and I want to make this crystal clear. Your family won't need to attend the wedding. Aren't they busy with working all the time anyway? They're just going to end up being inconvenienced. You said it yourself, right? The company's in a bind, so they might as well stay focused.
We can't do that.
Alicia, we do not want our relatives to see us in the same room as poor people. My family has standards, high standards. My husband is a CEO and my son is on the fast track to the top at a very elite, reputable company. So naturally, there will be many other executives at the wedding. Image is everything at these kind of events. Your family will be way out of their league there. So if you're really telling me that you want to marry Kevin, no matter what, then I'm willing to allow it just as long as you're willing to do as I say. As for your father, I am not feeling so generous. His presence will embarrass us. Furthermore, it will be humiliating for him if he attends.
No, there is no way. He is definitely coming to my wedding. I can't even imagine him not being there. I want him and my relatives to be there when I get married. I'm not going to leave them out of this. This is an important day for me, too.
Alicia, let me put it this way. If he goes, I won't.
Huh? Did I hear you right?
If I don't attend, what do you think will happen? My husband will be outraged. You haven't seen him mad. And if he finds out it's your fault, which he will eventually, you'll be on the receiving end of all his anger. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you be able to explain yourself then? Seems like a whole lot of risk just to have your family attend the wedding.
Kathy, why are you so against me getting married to Kevin? What have I ever done to you? I've been nothing but nice to you.
Like I said, my family has the highest of standards and rules are rules. My husband follows them, I follow them, and we raised Kevin to do the same. We all do our part for our family, and you'll do the same if you want to marry Kevin. But unfortunately, up to now, it seems you haven't been able to grasp that concept at all, which is why I'm offering to educate you. But if you at least understand my offer to you, show me by quitting that job of yours, and report for training tomorrow.
Okay, I understand. Give me some time to think about it. It's a big decision. Kathy, sorry for the late reply. It took longer than I thought to come to a decision.
Finally! Took you long enough. I was already making plans to call the venue to talk about cancellation. So, what's it gonna be? I've been waiting forever. Let me guess. I bet you're just gonna tell me, sorry, I was busy with work, blah, blah, blah. Am I right? I told you to just quit your job. It's that simple. You're seriously so stubborn.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, what's it going to be? You won't quit your job, so that means I won't be at your wedding, right? And then my husband's gonna go berserk and Kevin's day will be ruined, right? Before we talk about that, I want to make sure of something. What is it? Are you trying to take up more of my precious time? You're so good at that.
Kathy, you hate poor people, don't you? It's pretty obvious.
What kind of a question is that? You know that getting along with them is impossible for me. I just don't speak the same language as them. There's no way we can relate to each other. So I have no issues with looking down on them. Doesn't really matter to me.
But why? My dad works so hard. He's been working hard for so many years. When I remember that, I'm reminded of how important it is not to be wasteful, and I'm thankful for that. If something should ever happen to Kevin, for example, if he ever lost his job for any reason, then I'll be able to support him until we get back on our feet again. That's what I'm working for and how I choose to live my life with him. That may not be good enough for your standards, but I'm doing everything I can to be able to protect my new family. And I respect and thank my dad for showing me what it takes to do this. I know that life isn't easy all the time, and there will be difficult patches. But despite all of that, you still speak ill of him.
What kind of question is that? Of course I do. How is that my problem? You see, my husband is built different. He's nothing like your useless father. He's never had to worry about not having enough money, and he's never had to burden his children with financial woes. We've never had to go through difficult patches because we're just different. Isn't it obvious? You can't even compare your father to my husband. They don't even belong in the same breath. If you bring your family to the wedding, all you'll end up doing is inconveniencing everyone there, including Kevin. Do you want to embarrass him too? You should be ashamed of yourself. You're being so selfish.
I see what I need to do. I need to get you to accept my father for who he is. If I can't get you to respect what he's done, I need to get you to at least accept him as a person.
Accept? No amount of convincing could get me to accept him. So filthy. I do not want that kind of energy to rub off on our family.
Are you really sure you mean that? What you just said?
Huh? What's with that bad attitude of yours again?
Kathy, I'm really worried about you. I'm concerned that you'll never get along with my dad, and that it's stressing you out because you won't be able to enjoy the wedding.
Alicia, you are so stubborn. Are you still convinced that your father's going to the wedding? I'm going, of course I'm going. You're delusional if you think he's going instead of me. You really don't understand anything, do you? You say that I'll never get along with your father as if it affects me. I don't care. Not my problem. Not now, not in a million years.
My dad is going to the wedding. You're not. I'm inviting him, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Alicia, you really think I'm kidding, don't you? I do not want to be seen with your poor father. I refuse to even be in the same room as him. If he attends, I won't. But I've already explained to you what'll happen if I don't. It's for your sake. We've been over this.
Oh, so you won't be going then. Glad to hear that you've had a change of heart. I'd be more than happy if you didn't go.
Huh? Alicia, you're being strange right now.
It doesn't matter to me. As you put it, it's not my problem if you don't go.
What? All right, fine, I won't attend. You know what's gonna happen, right? We went over this. It's not simply a matter of admitting that this is your fault. I wish it was gonna be that easy for you. You're all right with that, right? I gotta go right now to explain all of this to my husband in excruciating detail. You're really gonna regret this. Oh, and be careful not to spread your poor germs everywhere.
Funny you mention your husband. He's actually reading this entire conversation right now.
Come again? What did you just say? There's no way. Alicia, you're really being weird right now. What is going on with you? My husband is at work right now. You're seriously so annoying, going so far as to tell blatant lies like that. What's with you?
Right. Since he's at work, I emailed or talked to him. Technology is great. I talked to Kevin about it, and he said it was okay. It's a pretty important matter after all. And your husband seemed to agree.
so he told me it was okay for him to contact him even while he was at work. So I've taken the liberty to send him screenshots of all our conversations. This one too, so there's no doubt. That's absurd. You're lying. There's no way. I'm not lying. Whether or not you believe me is up to you. Of course I don't believe you. Your husband has a message for you. If he has a message for me, he can tell me himself. I'm sure he will sooner or later, but he's talking with me right now. Why would he be talking with you? Because he's concerned about me. He was so surprised to hear that you've been so hard on me this whole time behind his back. He says you're shaming the whole family with your classist nonsense. Hey, Alicia, stop messing around. I'm not messing around. You sure haven't been. Your husband just finished reading everything, so now I'm just passing along his feedback. Sarcasm doesn't always communicate clearly in text, you know. I don't want to be misunderstood. Well, that's your problem, not mine. It's unfortunately too late to have a change of heart. But, all of this is my way of worrying about you. I don't want you to suffer. If you don't appreciate what I did, I'll apologize. Looking back, I think I did say a little too much. If you want me to apologize, I will. If I want you to apologize. No, I mean, I will apologize. I don't want us to get into a fight. That's what I thought. But you had no problem saying nasty things about me and my family before. Do you think you can get off easy with just an apology? That's not it. That's not what I'm saying. I don't need your apology. Kevin's father already took care of it and apologized for you. He wants us to go through with the wedding with no consideration for you and with his full blessing. He said you ought to have much more awareness of the world around you with sympathy for people going through hard times. He at least is looking forward to meeting my family. What the? How dare he? Alicia, please tell me this is all a joke. It's a joke, right? Just a really elaborate joke. It looks like you put in a lot of work and planning into it. It's actually quite impressive and I applaud you. I told you, this is no joke. This is reality. You really are dense, aren't you? Think about it. Your husband, as busy as he is at work, took precious time out of his day to hear me out. And you still don't feel 1 ounce of remorse. Unbelievable. Okay, I got it. All of this is my fault. Happy? Did you get your laughs? Joke's over, everyone. Can you just make sure to tell him that it was an elaborate joke? I don't want him to keep thinking that this was all real. Don't worry, I won't go to your house anymore without asking, and I won't go rummaging through your stuff and throwing things away. And I'll stop nagging, I promise. I was actually just joking around with you two when I was doing all that. You don't need to make this such a big deal. Right, Alicia? We're family. We can joke around with each other. Please tell my husband that this was all a misunderstanding. Huh? A request? You're requesting me to do something for you? Where is this coming from? If you hadn't been so cold-hearted to me to begin with, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Can you please not make this my problem too? You not owning up to your actions shows a lack of respect, especially to people who are worried about you. What do you mean by worried? Who's worried about me? Your husband, for starters. Here's a few things he's been saying. First, he says prejudiced words and actions are unacceptable. He says my father and my family don't deserve any of your contempt. My father took the initiative to create his own company and raise 2 daughters. Your husband says that he of all people knows how hard it is to run a business and that he has nothing but respect for my father and his hard work. He says he was penniless when he started his business as well. So your unkind words are directed not only at my family, but at him as well. He put blood, sweat, and tears into making this company what it is today, the same as my father. And that hard work and determination is what allowed you to have such a comfortable life. You have no right to judge my father. And your words and actions have all been completely despicable. He didn't really say all that, did he? Of course he did. It looks like you married a really great man. It's too bad he didn't rub off on you. Oh, and he also says that the 2 of you are going to have a very long conversation when he gets home. I have to say, I'm a little worried about you two at this point. I doubt that's going to be a very fun conversation. This is all your fault, Alicia. Excuse me? This is your fault. All you had to do was listen to me. It was that simple, but you had to go and make things complicated. I was only worried about you. I didn't want you to have to experience difficulty if you didn't have to. But instead, you turn around and make a mess of my family. I'll sue you, you hear me? I'm taking you to court. I'll ruin your father's business, just you watch. Do you want me to forward that to your husband too? I was just kidding. It was just another joke. You seemed pretty worked up, so I just wanted to lighten the mood. Oh, sorry, too late, I just sent it. Anyway, you can go ahead and try to take down my dad's company. You'll have to get through me and my sister first. We'll protect your dad at all costs. Okay. It's my fault. When Kevin's dad got back home, he was furious at Kathy. After speaking with her and Kevin, he found out everything that Kathy had done. And as a result, they're currently in the process of getting a divorce. As for me, Kevin and I called off our engagement. Unfortunately, Kevin became a spendthrift, but I can see that it's largely because of Kathy's influence on him. And as a result of that, he's fallen in some serious debt. At least, that's what I heard from the grapevine. In other news, I'm still working at my dad's company. And things have finally become stable again, thankfully. Oh, and I found someone new. He's a coworker. He's really sweet and caring. We got engaged and are in the middle of planning our wedding. But I'm still frugal, and I'm proud to live that way. It helps that Kevin's dad complimented me many times on that and kindly let me know that it's definitely not a bad way to live. Thanks for watching until the end. If this video was refreshing, then feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. See you at the next video. Bye!